What's going on, everybody? This is the East Coast Trash Podcast with Dak.
And Astro!
Today we have a guest with us. Would you like to... Come on, tell us about yourself. Tell us
Introduce
who you are.
yourself, new Hasidic man.
Oh, Jesus. My name's Knight. I'm a acquaintance of Dak, and that's all I can really give you.
Hey, that's good enough, man. That's good enough.
Hey, real shit. You got an innie or outie belly button?
An innie?
Shy.
I don't want to.
Show us that belly button!
Show me that belly.
Give it. Alright, it is
Ooh,
Thursday.
that's spicy.
We're going to try to get back to a... Well, the reason we released 3 episodes all together...
So you fuckers wouldn't get bored.
But it looks like you fuckers already got bored.
Yo, it's because of all the... Shout out to all those Manhattan mice down in Arizona.
That doesn't even make sense, but you know what? I'm down with it.
I was about to say I did not get that, but fuck it, let's go.
There's nothing to get here.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when I first asked you if you wanted to be on the podcast tonight, you know, you asked what we talked about, and basically the answer is yes.
It is true. Every time I listen to it, you guys just kind of just go on rants. You stay on topic for a second, and then
That's
you
the
get to another
ADHD
topic.
brain.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm right there.
This is
ADD.
called communicating between human species.
You're right. You're right. I'll give you that. But I mean,
fuck yes.
the topic can be
Hydration.
fucking anything.
Rest
Really,
in
honestly.
peace, Thrice Scream. Shout out to Chowder.
Thank God that's not the post. That's not the picture today.
You know what? I could change that like that.
Let's not.
Alright, no, we're sticking it to the redneck Amish.
I said Hasidic redneck.
There's no such thing!
Hey, bro, we found a picture.
You know, seeing that boat, it's kind of funny. On the way over here, there's just a random, like, wakeboarding boat left alone on the side of the road. And I kind of wanted to text my buddy with the truck, and I was like, hey, you want a boat?
Free boat, bro.
Because it's just left there. It's on the side of the road on the highway, and it's like, who just leaves a boat?
Oh my god. So, anyways, god damn it, I'm trying to figure out a topic. This ain't going well.
Alrighty, I'll start. What the fuck is with people in YouTube tutorials now?
I don't know.
It's annoying.
That's
as
like
shit.
reaction videos. Like,
No.
watch this person.
No, not reaction videos, tutorials. Where they specifically, people will come into a certain business and be like, yes.
Nice.
They'll be like,
It was dry.
wait a minute. I need to know my dimensions for this specific item I'm trying to construct. And they'll
Says
take,
the guy who takes welding classes.
hey, bruh, I need to make myself a spaceship.
Hey, I honestly don't have a problem with tutorials. Tutorials are the reason I can build ARs now.
I mean,
Oh,
that's what's
shut
up.
up. We're indulging in the snack now. What do you got for us
Today for us, I've got a Twix cookies and cream. It's split 4 ways, called a 4 to go.
Should have been a 3-way, goddamn.
No, it's not gay if it's in a 3-way.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
That's Cuban.
It does have a nice southern twang to it, if I do
Eat
say
the
so.
fucking chocolate bar. What is this, some fucking ASMR shit?
ASMR, baby! There's a link to our Patreon and to Astro's OnlyFans for ASMR
Shout out to
eating.
domestic terrorism and Beastars.
God damn it.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yes.
Alright. So let's see, today it's hot as fuck.
Dude, it's always hot as hell. It's because,
We live in the goddamn South.
Yeehaw.
God.
Have you guys finished this shit already? It's so chocolatey. I hate this.
I haven't. I don't even remember where I put mine.
No, I haven't either.
Oh, there it is. I found it. My little chode bar.
Yeah, I already
So-
did, man.
I give this, what was it, cookies and cream Twix? I give this cookies and cream Twix 3 Shibuyas out of the 1914 Paris Accords.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. You know, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Not good, not bad. Kind of right in between. What about you, Knight?
I'm gonna give it a 2 because I hate sweets.
That's very
It's
biased.
good. It's good, but I'm a salty guy. You know what I mean? I go through
Yeah, I bet you
fucking
are.
3
Do
bags
you
of
like
chips all day.
anchovies?
Fuck no.
God damn,
I like
that's gross as
chips.
shit.
I I probably at work go through like 3
Chips
bags of
and ice
a day.
cream!
Oh Jesus.
No, I like.
Oh god, the cat's taking a shit again, boys.
Hold on.
No, it just she just climbed in there.
When she starts scratching, we gotta
just so everyone
give
else.
her the stage. Give her the stage. Really?
Dude, I'm so
I like-
excited.
Like hand
Yeah, everybody,
tuna.
hold on.
No, don't do it yet. We have to wait. You have to wait until after it's.
She's sticking her head out of the litter box while she's shitting.
She wants a view. Have you ever brought your phone into the bathroom, started shitting, and
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
watching CNN?
I get, now she's scratching at the floor.
Fucking cats.
Hold on.
No, she's out. I think she just took a pee pee.
Oh, that sucks. Screw you.
Move, idiot!
I like salty kind of shit. I like
Look.
spam and
Oh, I fucking love spam. Have you had fried? Yeah, of course you've had fried spam.
dude. I remember when you made.
Corned beef
Is
hash.
that your old place? This is when you made.
Corned beef hash.
Yeah, corned beef hash, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I wanted to. I honestly was like, I want to try some, but you were so hungry you ate the entire.
I did
fucking
eat the
pan.
entire pan.
Yeah, you did.
Dude,
And
they,
now I'm just like, yeah, no,
I could make it in the military. But at the same time, can you imagine me being in the military?
I almost joined.
One
Same.
squat and you'd be done.
Like literally, I was gonna go to Met, but then I got the job at where we work now, and I was like, okay, well,
You bet you regret that now.
no, because I was doing infantry.
I used to be in infantry. I was level 150. Shout out to all my Xbox virgins out there.
Jeez.
Hats off to you boys.
This one goes out to all you Xbox Live players. Keep fighting that good fight, boys.
To all you boys out there on COD right now, keep up the good fight. I can't even keep a straight fucking face.
Going dark.
Go dog.
I've been playing a lot.
So let's talk about TikTok.
Where are the green
I
lines?
refuse to download that app. Refuse to download TikTok. I just refuse to do it. All my friends have it. All the shit I see. TikTok is like a worse version of Vine. I actually enjoyed Vine. TikTok, I can't stand it.
TikTok's funny though.
People send me like car TikToks and shit, and they're okay, but at the same time, it makes me kind of jealous
Wait,
because I
what
can't
did you
afford
say?
a fucking $30,000 car.
Oh, I think you said Clark TikToks. I'm like, oh, Clark must be a real meme word.
The only time I like TikTok is when like I see titties and ass.
titty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to fucking say,
I've titties and ass.
I've
That's really
seen your
about
fucking Instagram.
Yeah, but that's what my Instagram is for. My Instagram is all titties and ass.
Boo!
A couple,
I
a lot of Star Wars shit. A lot of fucking My Hero and fucking anime shit.
love
It
anime.
is what it is.
Stop touching my culture, man.
Just put that down, bro.
Dude, it scared the shit out of me.
Not the Vulpix!
Shout out to all my Pokemon
God
trainers
damn it.
who are coming on their Vulpixes right now.
Oh no, not Mario in the piss jar.
Wait, hold on. Gonna recreate
These are
that
good.
scene.
Want some?
Nah, I'm good.
Fucking chips, bro.
We need like an actual topic though.
Not really. This is literally what we do.
Just
You-
fucking
you've
go
heard.
for it. Yeah, no, you're right. Y'all just go for it.
It makes people laugh. Well, I assume it makes people laugh.
If it doesn't make you laugh, why?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Leave a like if it doesn't make you laugh.
Leave a comment down below what
You know, we
did like
fucking
about it.
noticed that you guys having to doing your fucking part and sharing this shit with your friends. 10 likes, or no, fucking 10 views. Excuse me.
Half of that was my mom, too.
No, God, at least you have a mom.
Big ribs. I feel like that was a shot at me. So.
No.
I wanna
But yes.
pee
But at the same time,
one day. I'd really like to pee in like just an open ass field in France, you know?
no, I want to piss on the Eiffel Tower.
I feel like it's a little bit harder than new.
I'm harder to do.
I dated a girl who's been to the Eiffel Tower multiple times.
It must be nice to be rich and
Is
white.
that a pee-pee joke?
No, it can be if you want it to be though. Ooh,
Ha
yes, yes, please,
Okay.
yes, please.
Today I'm taking my concealed carry at the end of July.
Like a loser.
I'm sorry, I don't spend my entire paychecks on fucking pistols and Keltex.
Dude, I like how
Hey,
this thing feels.
that's not nice, dude. That's
I'm sorry, did I hit too
It's
close to home, big boy?
dude.
I'm sorry, man.
Look,
Thought we
I'd
were
be
friends.
right there with him, if I'd get more fucking hours.
Give me a high five.
Shout out to work.
Shout out to work. Shout out to. I'm not gonna say his name, so I'm gonna make up.
job.
Dude, what if we-
His name is Bim. That's what we're gonna call him.
Biff.
Fuck you, Biff.
What isn't Biff like a guy from like?
Back to the Future?
That's what
That's
I was
right.
thinking.
Like also that I thought he was also like a guy from like.
Jim Bean!
Oh jeez.
Hey,
We're gonna call him Biff. Fuck you,
you
Biff.
heard of Jared Kushner?
Sadly, no. Who's that?
That's my dick.
I feel like he just hated me a little bit after I said that.
Like honestly, can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'm being so serious.
Do you not know who Jared Kushner
I
is?
have no idea who that is.
Have you heard of the Subway Man?
You mean Jared?
No.
What'd I say?
Jared Kushner? Or something Kushner?
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
the same guy.
Also, now you're probably gonna have to speak up. It's not really reading your ear up.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I know I got a little high-pitched voice.
Hey, bro.
Testing,
you're gonna
testing.
be a
Testes.
You're gonna be a favorite among those Catholic priests. Gonna touch you all over and give you an oil massage.
You're gonna end up like Shane Dawson.
Can we not?
What happened to Nuru massage? You know what a Nuru massage is?
Fuck no. You just throwing shit at me today.
A
I don't know.
Nuru massage is when I let. Don't get me started on gold standard. The
God.
Nuru massage is when like you get. You can either get naked or wear swimsuits, but usually a girl gets naked, rubs oil all over. It's kind of like lube oil all over her titties and everything, and just massages you with her entire body.
So do those exist here? Because
Oh, is that shit where like some other girl goes behind her, like grabs her ankle and just starts like fucking rubbing her on
using
top
her as
of
a
you?
fucking sponge? Like
Yeah, it's a real
I
thing
mean-
because she's just over here like the lady's standing off to the side of you. You're on the table and she's just rubbing a naked woman across your fucking body.
I mean,
I
that's
think
a meme one, but it's usually just one woman.
I mean,
I've seen the meme one because it's funny as shit, just violently scrubbing you with another human being.
I want to find what this lube oil they use is, because that's some slippery looking shit.
It just ends up being icy hot.
not. You
Dude,
know, you know what it
I
probably is?
accidentally got icy hot on my balls once. I fucking
Bro,
burned.
don't eat. Alright, I got a good story for this.
Oh no.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so it's not icy hot, but it has to do with burning of the genitalia. So,
Bruh.
Shout out to Skydraw.
so you guys know East Coast Wings and Grill, right?
Oh no, I don't
Yeah.
like where this is going.
So you've obviously heard of the Insanity Wing, right?
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard the Insanity
I don't
Wing?
even know what East Coast Wings or anything is.
It's just a,
It's a wing place, basically.
It's Buffalo Wild Wings.
shout out to regular show.
Oh, Jesus. But
Hey,
Wing
bro,
Kingdom.
stop stealing my occupation.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
So basically, they have this wing. Now this is so it's called the Insanity Wing. The Insanity Wing now it's fucking trash. But fucking 5 years ago, just watching the cat fucking lick herself.
She's licking her taint. Sorry, it was amusing.
No.
It's really hot.
Oh, gross. But so 5 years ago they had the Insanity Wing, and now still you have to sign a waiver to eat it, and you have to be above the age
What's
of
it
18.
seasoned with?
I fucking
The
devil
ass juices
sauce
of a Cuban god.
No, the ass juice is a fucking Satan. That's what it's fucking juiced with.
But
but-
anyways,
My stepdad at the time, he got it, and he couldn't finish it. So I think I'm like,
that's not the only time you couldn't finish.
hey. I think I was like 16, maybe a little bit older. I don't fucking remember. All I know is I was like, oh, I like spicy food. I'll fucking try it. Hottest shit I've ever eaten in my entire life. But I got through it, and I was like, fuck, I gotta go pee. So, nobody told me you need to wash your hands before you take a piss.
Oh,
So,
no.
I take a piss. Obviously when you take a piss, you fucking touch your dick. It's just
And you,
how it
you
is.
don't have a foreskin, do you?
No, I don't.
Nothing
Oh,
to protect you from the harsh
Nothing.
harsh
So,
winters and
Hey,
summers.
bruh.
afterwards, I wash my hands. We get out. We're about to pay for the check, and while we're sitting there, I'm just like, damn, my fucking dick is burning. What is going on? I was like, damn, this shit's really hot. This is getting to my dick. And we're paying my
Should be hitting
stepdad.
kind of different.
Yeah. My stepdad, he's paying the bill. I'm like, fuck,
And
this
you were
is
paying
hot.
your own bill. you
Literally,
could say.
like I'm sitting here like, fuck, this is fucking hot. And, we get outside, and then that's when it goes from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. I'm on the fucking ground, crying in pain because it literally feels like somebody's got fucking, like those little candle lighters. Somebody's got like 2 of those to my balls right now, and just fucking letting them bitches go.
Hey, hold on. You touch your balls when you pee?
No, I don't know how it got to my balls. It
It
just
spread.
It just fucking spread.
Spread. Oh god.
It was by far the worst pain ever. And to make things worse, because I was on the ground in pain, basically fucking crying. I go to rub my eyes.
Oh,
Fuck.
Did you wash? Wait, you didn't wash your
I
hands?
did wash my hands, but it was just like the pepper. I guess it's like ghost peppers and like the
I was about to say ball pepper.
There's a fucking-
Sweat is not good.
Nut pepper sweat?
what the fuck is that pepper called? It's like the what is it? The
Carolina
Carolina Reaper.
Reaper.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Carolina Reaper. It's all that shit. And I guess you really gotta fucking do a deep scrub when you do it.
Oh, yeah.
'cause it was by far the worst pain in my entire life, and I've broken my elbow. That was worse than breaking my fucking elbow.
Dick pain do be kind of strong, though.
But I had icy hot, and I had like a cramp in my like inner thigh.
Oh, no. Astro.
Bruh. I rubbed it on my inner thigh, and I guess I got some on my balls.
Dude,
And it hurt so badly that I was tempted to go to the urgent care because I was to the point of if I cut off a portion of my nutsack, that nutsack won't be burning. It lasted for 8 hours and it hurt so bad, and I eventually went to the doctors, and the doctor had said, yeah, you technically chemically burned yourself.
On the
Is it-
nuts.
see,
Yeah, because he said it's not supposed to go.
Hey, you
near
remember that
sensitive
warehouse job you used to have, Astro?
Yes, I do.
And the
Shout out to
skin parasite.
Shout out to union jobs and warehouses. Shout out to the UPS boys. I was working this temp job at this like energy drink warehouse place, and it's a sweatshop. If you've been in a warehouse job, you know how it is.
Yep.
it's a sweatshop.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been there.
So almost every box you get, most of the time, is gonna be covered in like shit, like just this dust of.
Just
You
dirty.
can't even
It's just
describe it
dirty.
as
It's
dust.
fucking
It's
dirty.
just-
Yeah, it's just a fucking gross ass box.
So, yeah, it got hot as shit. So it hot as balls. And one day I go home,
Hey.
and I'm like, holy fuck, my
My hand hurts.
no, it wasn't my hand. My dick is swollen shut.
God damn it!
How did we get on this topic?
Look, man,
Talking
just
about
roll
force-
with it. This is
Well,
how
yeah.
you've listened to our
Yeah,
podcast.
Hey, I asked if you have foreskin. Comes full circle around. There's
I
a
see
plan.
that. I
God's given plan.
I fucking see that.
But
God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for this hood.
he's something.
Over my dick.
my hood was swelled shut, and I was like, I had never felt that before, and I was like, holy fuck. So I immediately start jerking off.
What? It's not blue balls. Like, what?
I'm just like, maybe the infection, I can piss it out and jizzy it out.
Did it help?
Oh, it felt great though.
But it didn't help though.
Oh fuck no, it didn't.
Boy, sure made it worse.
No, it didn't make it worse. It might have actually made it better out now, but because it went
Better out
away
than
for
in,
a
I
few
always
days.
say.
Mm-hmm. So
My Xbox. Master the Xbox.
So the next day, I'm just like, okay, this is not fucking normal, obviously, because it's not gone away. I thought it might have been like some like bug bite or something, and
Too
so
much
I'm like,
cheese in the hood, bro.
so I waited until the next day to go to the doctor's office. And when I went to the doctor's office, fucking, of course, that's when it starts to go away by itself. So I'm just like,
I am a liar.
standing there showing him my pee-pee. And I
That's
was
like
like,
the most uncomfortable part of going to a doctor. And
I
you're
feel
fucking
like-
18 when you're 18.
I
and
feel
like 20
like
years
your
old.
doctor hasn't become your doctor until he's seen your balls and your dick.
When I fucking turned 18 and I first had to go see a doctor for physical after a while, I had some old Indian lady,
Oh no.
I can beat that.
but she was like, I'm gonna, well, she didn't burp, I don't know actually, but she was like, alright, you're gonna lay back. Didn't give me any forewarning or anything, just reached her hand in my pants and just started feeling. I was like, I don't like this. Like,
You gonna take me
How old
to
are you?
dinner first?
I was
Like,
18.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
They usually.
Look,
Wait, she didn't even.
And then, like, the second doctor I had, like, a few years down the road. No. Yeah, it was like a year later. I had to get another physical for something. Fucking, I had this old white dude. And that's the worst part, is when you have some old white dude is like, alright, drop your pants. And you're like, what?
Nah, see, you never.
No, I feel that.
I'm not looking forward to 40.
Oh, when you get the fucking prostate shit? Oh, hell no. See, I played football, so I remember
Wait.
when I had to do my fucking physical one time. I went to Eagle Physicians, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get my normal girl doctor. Well, she wasn't there. So instead, I got this. First of all, let me say, I have no problem with gays, but at the time, you know, I'm fucking 16, and then this
And
fucking
then
You're at your most
flamboyant,
homophobic state.
flamboyant guy comes in, hello, out of nowhere, and he's like, all right, drop him. And I'm like, oh, God, no, where's my hot blonde doctor? No, where's my...
No one ever tells you that outside the movies, she doesn't exist.
No, I usually had one. She was just, I guess, had the day off or something, and this guy comes
Normally,
in.
it's like if you're a male, you have a male doctor check you out, and if you're a female, you have a female doctor. It's just
Usually, I've only had a couple male doctors, honestly. I've had a
I
lot
mostly
of
had male doctors.
I've
I've only
mostly
had
had
a few female ones.
doctors.
I feel that, like, I mean, when, like, she just went up your shorts. Almost every doctor that's ever had to do that to me has said, like, take off your pants and lie down.
I've never gotten to take off your pants. It's normally just drop them.
Yeah, for me to drop them, but I never lie down. It's usually standing up.
I've like stared up at the ceiling the whole time too. I was
Well,
like,
when you're older, it's usually standing up, and when you're younger, it's like always been like laying down.
yeah,
Nope,
like
not
I don't
for
think
me.
I was 18 yet when that older like woman
But that's weird as shit. Just going up your pants.
didn't even warn me. Just like I felt a hand. I thought she started at my chest, like doing my heartbeat and
She
shit.
gave you the Texas Slim.
No, God. Talk about a Texas Hold'em.
Mm.
Well, see, I see in that situation, I just would have got a boner and looked her in the eyes, like, so.
What are we gonna do about this?
And what you think?
That's horrible.
She would have said, "Go back to your mom and go away."
Go back
I mean,
to
if I was 18, I'd been like, bitch, my mom's not here. I drove here by myself.
God
Like,
damn
so
it.
what we doing, girl? Like, you over here fucking just throwing your hand in my pants. Like, come on, let's go.
Woo,
this is
party
a-
for two.
This is a professional thing. Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God, mate.
So after the doctor feels up my
Coda.
foreskin,
No, she's fine. She's fucking...
they
She likes to be around.
what
people.
happened? Oh yeah, fucking
Gentle, very.
he says, "Oh, it should be fine," because it's clearing up anyway. And he said, "Oh, it should be. It more than likely what happened is that like dusty, powdery shit that always comes on boxes that are dirty. You went to go, and I was like, oh yeah, I did go to the bathroom and touch my nuts with that. So that's probably what happened. So it's probably a skin irritant, and it went away.
You
But
know-
that's not the end of the story.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, your hand.
Yeah, my hand. So a few days later, I started noticing like a crack between my index and middle finger, and I was like, okay, that's weird. But I looked at it, and it started getting more itchier and more like turning from a crack into a cut to like gouged out like.
Like a fucking
Somebody-
canyon.
It looked like somebody had tried to take off my finger with a machete.
Oh.
Because it looked like a deep cut that was like always
But it didn't bleed,
open.
did it?
No, it never bled. It never bled.
Did it hurt?
Only when I scratched really hard at it or I stretched out my finger.
Too far, yeah.
Yeah. And so I went to the doctors again, and I was like, this is not normal. I didn't do anything. It's not bleeding. And he goes, okay, we'll do some lab things. And he comes back.
You have AIDS.
If you're a doctor, do not start off your diagnosis the way mine did. He walked into the room and said, so do you know what crabs are? And I was just like, okay, so I'm going to have to change my identity. Where am I going to have to move so nobody knows me?
Can't talk to Dak anymore because he's just gonna rip on me
Yeah.
for the next lifetime.
And he's like, well, it's kind. I said, yeah. He said, well, it's kind of like that. In my mind, I'm like, oh. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you don't say, hey, Dak, you got allergies? Well, you got a runny nose? Well, do you know what AIDS are? Oh, fuck! Well, it's kind of like that.
But it's not at all.
So,
You've got a sinus infection.
So I had.
Where was the comparison?
I don't fucking. Well, the comparison was that crabs is a microscopic organism.
Yeah.
What I actually had was scabies, and scabies is like the same thing, except
Another
it's like flesh eating.
Yeah, I got
Imagine being scabied.
Oof.
Scurvy.
But
Not
yeah,
scurvy.
it was just like he just said, "Here, take this cream, rub it over your entire body, like entire body."
It's like what? A small tube?
It was like this
No, that's
this big tube that like it's like one dose. Here you go, rub it all over. It kills everything. And I did that, and it started clearing up. But I still don't have a scar from that, which is the weirdest thing. It's because you remember that was
that shit was like deep. I
it was
saw
a
it.
really deep cut, and there's no scarring from that, and it's really freaky.
I had a friend that had crabs. I should have
Oh no, we're getting into sexuals now. All right.
Oh Jesus! I mean, I should have got crabs from that night too, but I didn't.
Oh, now we've got to hear this fucking story.
I got very lucky. So
What'd you guys do? Become tunnel buddies? Oh, you fucking
What's
sick
that
fuck.
tunnel
Yes,
song
actually.
you were telling me about?
Secret tunnel.
oh my
Secret
God,
tunnel.
there's a song for it.
Through the mountain.
Oh my Jesus!
It's from Avatar: The Last Airbender, dude.
Hey yo, listeners, we've officially reached the fucking STD part of the show.
Oh God!
Hey, and guess what? It's a special episode, you guys. We're gonna go past our usual 27 to a half hour mark. Woo, woo, woo!
Oh God!
Hold on, I gotta reload.
Just for you, Knight.
Are we
Hold
already
on,
there?
hold on.
We're at 26 minutes, bro.
There we go.
STD hour. Anyway,
So,
continue your story.
so this is back when I lived with my friend at this one house. It was me and him. It was his dad's house, but he was never there. I was 19 at the time, I think, about to turn 20, and these two girls wanted to come over. There's one girl I've already hooked up with her before, and I was just trying to get her to come over, but she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come, but I want to bring my friend." And I was like, "Fuck it, I don't care." But you know, usually when they say I want to bring my friend, it's usually they're not pretty.
That's kind of mean.
I mean, it's just the truth. I'm sorry. Look, Knight's an asshole. I'm just going to throw that out there. But, so, they both come, and when they get there, first of all, they did an hour drive. And when they got there, they were both fucked up on something. And literally before they got
So they
there...
drove an hour, like, completely shit-faced?
Completely shit-faced. And to this day, I still don't know how they got there. And
I remember my first time driving, like,
I-
blacked out.
I've told this story
Dude.
so many times to people, and every time nobody believes me. But before they got there, me and my buddy are sitting on his truck, and we're just like, okay, we are not gonna have sex with these girls. We're both literally sitting there, typical white guys sitting there drinking Four Locos, saying we are not gonna have sex with these girls.
Ew, Four Locos.
Yeah, they're disgusting. I
Four
can't.
Four Locos is the right amount of Four Locos.
That's death right there.
No,
That's what that
fuck
is.
it. I want Johnny Bootlegger.
Oh God.
I'm
You mean-
extreme trash.
Oh Jesus. So
Canned Moscow mules.
they fucking get there, right? Like I
Those
said,
are good though, okay?
they're fucked up, and they both have a case of Red's Apple Ale and Mike's Hard Lemonade. So, you know, pussy shit that you can drink like it's fucking.
At least it
apple
wasn't
juice.
White Claw, though. At least it had alcohol in
I don't
it.
think White Claw was around at the time.
It wasn't.
Is White Claw actually alcoholic?
In
It's
my
like
eyes, no.
it's like drinking, like,
Sparkling
expired
So-
toilet water. If that was a thing.
White Claw.
I want to. All right, shout out. Next time we do next episode, I'm gonna drink a White Claw.
Okay.
You're not gonna enjoy it.
I'm not going to.
I have
but
one
I'm
simple one, and it was the tall
It-
can
it
one
is the
because they're tall
worst-
cans.
It is the worst thing I've ever had.
All right, continue.
Crap.
So, Jesus.
Crap.
So we had a hot tub in the back, right? And
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's great. So I think like maybe an hour goes by. We were drinking, playing a couple drinking games. Like I don't know if you ever heard of the game Battlestar Galactica. It's a drinking game that my buddies play. It's
I love the show.
it's nothing like the show. The name makes no sense for the game. But
Shout out to all my Cylons.
oh, Jesus. But so we play that game. We're already fucked up, and they're just like they see the hot tub in the back. They're like, "Oh, can we get in the hot tub?" First, let me just throw this out here. Once again, I'm a dick. Her friend was exactly like I said. She was not pretty. All right, she's not. She's a cool person. Had a great personality. Not my type, at all. Other girl though, I've already had sex with her, and we were there. She was here to fuck me again. So we get in the hot tub. You know, we keep drinking, and I fucking hate my friend for this. He's just like, everybody get naked. So next thing you know, you just see fucking clothing pieces getting thrown out of the fucking hot tub. Shorts go, bikinis go, and...
Oh. Can I just say, the idea of a hot tub sounds really cool. And really dope. But, like, in the public setting, with people you don't know, it's gotta be, like, just a boiling cesspool of just
fucking
germs.
Yeah,
Just
no...
fucking human skin cells, juices,
I'm
all
gonna get
that.
to that, because the next day, that shit was gross. Like, let me get to that. So, right after we all basically get naked, it's fucking 4 naked people in a hot tub. The one girl that I've already hooked up with, she literally just takes my dick and we just start fucking. So, and I can't make this up, this was the funniest thing ever. And if I'm getting out of line, please tell me. But this was the funniest thing ever. He literally looks at me and goes, well, not looks at me, he looks at the other girl, he's like, you, bedroom, now.
Wait, who
Jesus
My
fucking
friend.
Christ!
He said that to the other girl because
And you were all just fucked up?
Yeah, we were fucking
This ain't like-
shit-faced.
This seemed like a bad idea from the
Were you
start.
already fucking at this point?
Yes, I was.
How the fuck did you hear this?
Oh, you can hear shit when you're fucking. Literally, like, she just took my dick and just, like, she just kind of got on top of me, and that's just what happened. And all I hear
God damn it.
while this is happening is, you, bedroom, now. And I kept my composure.
Try not to
Just
fucking piss yourself
Tried not to laugh. They leave. So me and her, you know, we're going at it. I don't know fucking how long. Like I said, I'm fucking shit-faced. And then my friend comes back from the bedroom, gets in the hot tub, and then I don't even notice he got back in. I just look over, I'm just like, oh, shit, when did you get here? She hops off of me and goes to him. Yeah, right? Yeah.
God
Fucking-
damn it, dude.
This
seemed like a really bad night, to be honest with you.
It started off great. And so that was, I guess you could say, my first threesome, maybe? Not
even. It was
Not even
more
a
like
threesome, a train, I guess
orgy
you could
house.
call. No, because the other girl, I don't even know where she was. I guess she was
Dead in
like
the bathtub with her kidney cut out.
somewhere. And all I know is after like we went for a little bit, and then I was so fucked up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. I go on my friend's dad's room because he's never there. He's always gone for business trips, and it's not some big ass fucking house. It's like a little house out in bumfuck nowhere with a fucking hot tub. And so I go to bed. Right. I wake up the next morning, and this man comes into my room, or that room, with nothing but a pillow over his junk and said, we need to go now. I was like, what? Why?
But you're
He's like-
naked.
I was like, he's like, we just need to go. I was like, all right, let me get dressed, go out to the front. He's like, no, we can't go out the front. They're in the living room asleep. I was like, okay, but this is our house. No, we just need to go. Okay, fuck. How are we gonna get out? There's a window right here. Let's jump out the window. Oh, okay.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right, let's just jump out the
Why
window.
is this turning into a James Franco movie?
It really is.
Sounds like it, doesn't
Seth
it? But
Rogen.
see, the crazy part is I'm not making any of this up. This all really happened.
Where's the crabs coming to play, man?
It's coming to. So we
Oh,
leave.
yeah, they are.
We leave. He ends up like it's like they were fucking prostitutes because he left them money and said we had to go somewhere. Here's money for your alcohol, and it's like so we just paid them basically for sex. No, we paid them for alcohol. No, that's not.
You
how it
bribed
works.
them.
Yeah, we bribed them. So they leave. We leave. We come back later. Like 2 or 3 days go by. My friend's like, I notice he's been itching himself down there a lot. I'm just like, dude, what is wrong with you? And he's like, dude, it's fucking my nuts are itching like crazy. So he goes to the doctor the next day. And
So wait,
comes
why
back.
did you guys have to leave in a hurry?
I still don't know. He just wanted to leave. I guess he didn't want to confront them. He probably did because he stayed awake after I went to
up in
sleep.
your guts, but I can't face your emotions.
It was probably like he probably did something after I went to sleep because I know he stayed awake to this day. He still hasn't told me what the fuck he did. All I know is it happened. I left. We came back. Like I said, a couple of days later, he says junk itched. He went to the doctor, and then when he comes back, he looks at me and he's like, "I had fucking crabs." I was like, "What?"
Crab people!
We hooked up with the same girl except for the other girl.
So maybe she was the one who had it?
Yeah, she had to. But the thing that I don't understand, well, I guess it's
Were
because
they gone when you guys got back?
What? Yeah, they were gone. They were
Oh.
gone. They just left, which is great because I was so hungover. I probably would have been a dick to any of them if they would have said something. But Jesus Christ, that was a crazy night, man. Yeah, he had crabs. Do you know what you have to do for crabs? So you know how for your situation you said you had just like a little tube of cream you had to rub over your body?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a tube of cream and a little comb.
But they basically treat it like it's a form of lice.
Yeah.
But it's strictly your junk.
Literally. So and I remember after he did it, he would like put it all into a cup, and he'd show me the cup, and you just see a bunch of little black things in the cup, and it's
gross.
fucking gross. But it's crazy that I didn't get it that night. So going back to what you were saying about the cesspool,
Well, the boiling
hot tub.
Yeah, the boiling water probably killed him.
That's why I still think that's the only reason that hot tubs and like any kind of jacuzzis can still exist, is that at some point in time the chemicals and the heat eventually kill it. But
Well, here's the thing: stuff like that's not good for your genitalia either.
Well, it's still for me, it's mostly the thought of like all that swirling around. It's just fucking soup.
Yeah, no, like, so
Yeah.
when we came back, like, well, obviously we were there, but we went and looked at the hot tub maybe like 3 to 4 days later, because we didn't get it every fucking day. It's summertime. It's hot as shit. Why would you get in a hot tub?
Right.
And we open it up and look in it. I shit you not, it was yellow.
That's
The
gross.
water was yellow.
Did you guys drain it?
Yeah, right after that, but at the same, I'm trying to figure
How
out.
do you drain a hot tub?
There's a little port on the side of it.
Oh.
and
God,
just-
my grandfather used to make me and my sisters fucking, because one of his daughters and her son live with him still.
Mhm.
She's like close to 50-ish, and her son's like basically, I think he's 30 now or something, and they still live with him. But anyway, he's got a hot tub in the back, and he would always make me go out there with a fucking pot and just scoop all the fucking water out for like hours. And I'm like, why? There's a fucking plug on here. I know it.
Yeah, there's a plug. Like a lot of them, like you know, like coolers, like Yeti coolers,
Yeah.
or any, it's got the little spout on the side, just a fucking inch.
Those Yeti coolers are expensive.
For no reason.
But they're fucking fantastic.
But for no reason.
You're right. Just like a Yeti cup is expensive for no fucking
The
reason.
only kind of cups that are kind of worth their money are the Ozark Trail ones.
And those are cheap.
Those are like $40, but they're still relatively expensive.
Yeah,
for
but
a
you're not
cup.
paying $400 for a fucking cooler from Ozark Trail.
To be fair, you can find Yeti coolers for cheaper.
But at that point, it's just like
Shout out to Academy.
Shout out to Academy for
Shout
their,
out to the old Field and Stream.
Oh yeah,
To
The big
what?
lips. It's not called Field and Stream anymore.
it's a great. It was like the store you always end up going to.
Shout out to Sportsman Warehouse
That's
for
what it's
letting
called
me
now.
buy all their pistols.
Yeah, they seemed annoyed when I went with you
That's what I'm
because they were probably like, "We see this fucking asshole every goddamn day."
Well, cause yeah,
How many guns do you have?
I've got 2 pistols right now, technically 3, but one's out for repair at Caltech. I'm a big fan of Caltech, by the way. I've got
Pistols.
carbine, which is the Caltech Sub 2000, and I've got shotgun, which is a cheap pump shotgun. But I want to get this SKS that is over at Sportsman. But
I want to
it's
get
gonna
a.
be a project gun because it's kind of in a shit stock, but I don't want to throw out the stock because it's still original stock. Drop it in.
I want to get a Taurus like yours. I actually like your new pistol that you bought.
the G3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think our redneck buddy, has one.
How come none of y'all have just built ARs yet?
They're
Okay.
expensive, man.
No, to
Here's-
build
alright,
one versus buying
Alright,
one.
alright. Here's my problem. I'm more of an AK platform just because it's simpler. I have genuinely thought about building an AR9,
Okay.
but I am not as familiar with the AR platform
As
as
you are
you
with the
should
AK.
be. Yeah, as you should be
So this
to
is
start building one.
This
Look,
is-
I'm the
this is
car
great.
guy. I'm the car guy though. Like I'm not a gun nut like
Well,
you
this
guys.
is what I was about to say. This is where we go full circle back to tutorials. I learned
Yes.
everything about my AR by watching, not by reading the instructions, not
Fuck
by
no.
listening to some guy watching 2 YouTube
Well,
videos.
wait, you
and I
guys
can
have ADD and ADHD, right?
ADD, yes.
I have ADHD. Yeah, you and me are in the same boat. You're in the same boat. Like,
Technically, yeah.
we have the hyperactive part of it.
Yeah.
But hear me out. Most people with ADD or ADHD are hands-on or visual
Yeah,
learners.
I'm
We
more-
are not listen and do it at the same time.
Oh, I'm doing it with them. Like literally,
yeah, it's
when
like
they
that's
do it.
different.
Yeah.
But, like, you can do it with them. You're a hands-on like visual learner. You're not a listening learner.
Dude, when I tell you ARs are so fucking easy, like I bought my AR stock, how it is, and I have changed everything on it.
I will tell you this. I only like 2 months ago that I actually find out how to actually open up an AR. I didn't know how you did it.
It's 2 buttons. Literally two pins. You push them out. There you go.
Oh yeah, but I'm so used to, like, that's very obvious. That is your disassembly pin. Like on like Glocks, that's your disassembly lever.
Yeah.
On AKs, your disassembly latch for the
is the top.
Yeah,
The little button
for
in
the
the
top
back.
cover.
Yeah.
But for the AR, I just was like, they all fucking look like bolts. I can't tell which one is which.
Yeah.
And I just recently found out about that, and I'm still like, that's a lot of stuff in that bolt carrier.
Literally,
if I were to build it myself.
As soon as you get it, you buy it, and then the first time you shoot it and clean it, once you clean it that one time, you're gonna understand it. Cause like the bolt carrier, it seems complicated, but I think altogether it's like 3 pieces.
I felt so bad for my dad when we went shooting.
Yeah, because
He cleaned every fucking gun.
we actually
Guns are
didn't
a
shoot
bitch.
that AR.
A lot.
We didn't shoot it that much.
I shot it a lot.
Well, retrospectively, you maybe went through like
2 clips? No, I went through definitely
don't
more than that.
fucking say clips. They're magazines.
It doesn't
Magazines.
fucking matter.
You
I-
fucking-
Well,
Although-
again, I'm not
you
a fucking gun person.
hood rat.
Although if I do get the SKS, I will be using clips. Technically.
It's good it is technically a clip.
Yeah, it is.
But
So
again-
mine's the one on the right. The other one's my buddy's. The tan one.
I'm just trying to save up to go to fucking Japan. That's really why I'm not buying guns and shit.
I have different scopes.
What?
though.
I want to go to Japan, so but I'm gonna start saving money to like
I
do that once everything opens back up. But since America's so goddamn stupid and doesn't know how to follow quarantine protocols or any fucking sort of like pandemic protocols, Europe's already talking about not letting Americans come through once all the shit's over.
Well,
Mexico's just saying the same thing.
our governor put in state you have to wear masks in public now,
And that's fine.
hardly
Especially after 5 p.m. when everybody's out.
a lot of people still aren't fucking doing it.
Yeah, because people don't fucking understand. Like, I wear a mask. Like, if I'm far away from if I'm at the gas pump, I won't wear one. But if I go inside, I'll wear one. If I go into a store, I'll wear one. Yes, sometimes I forget, and I'll walk in and be like, oh shit, I gotta go get it.
There are times when I don't wear it at my work, and that's when there's nobody. If say I'm on my aisle that I'm working at, and there's nobody in that entire aisle.
The 3 of us have, like, physical labor jobs.
Yeah.
It gets hot. And if we're not near somebody, I'll take my mask off.
Yeah.
My face is broken out so much because at our job we're sweating.
Yeah, because we work outside. It's fucking miserable. It's humid down here. We're in the fucking South.
You want to know the crazy part I found out? So my buddy, the one I went and saw today,
Yeah.
he's a driver. I found out that in his routes, he never wears a mask because the company doesn't. The companies he visits don't say anything to him. He's like, dude, I'm not sweating in that thing. He's like, I'll wear it if I have to.
He's in a vehicle.
They don't have to wear it in vehicle, does it?
No, God no. But
it's not like they're sanitizing the vehicles either. That's another problem.
They're gonna say they are.
But they're fucking liars.
Yeah, they're gonna say just like our fucking president also claimed that we're wiping down boxes, every box with alcohol swabs. And it's like,
not happening.
They said Amazon was, but I know goddamn well
Amazon's like
Amazon's more worried about
where was
fucking money than they
the
are.
like receiving or the like I can't remember what it was. It was like some sort of receiving center near us.
Yeah, I know.
They had like 13 cases break out over there, and they still are not saying anything about it.
Well, they're not going to.
Oh yeah, because it's
same with the fucking grocery store distribution warehouse. They had cases, and
the Harris Teeter ones had a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And Harris Teeter's just had a big hire and a bunch of people. Like they've
Well,
just been hiring a bunch of people.
Apparently, like a
But
lot
my
of
thing is though, this whole
companies
thing feels like a conspiracy. See, we're back to sicknesses now.
See, you don't want me to get into this. I think it's all a big fucking lie.
Well, I mean, I understand that the sickness is real, but at the same time, the numbers are not. The numbers do not fucking add up because you can read online stories from real people saying
it.
No, like their families, like, hey, my grandma passed away from natural causes in her sleep, and they marked it down as COVID.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, the doctors are getting paid extra money for that shit to mark them death as COVID. The government is secretly telling them you have to mark it as COVID, and I don't get what the fucking whole point is. Our numbers are going nothing but up because we are so full of fucking stupid people. And all the other countries are like, well, we don't want you the fuck around. And then we're basically going to be blacklisted from traveling.
Yeah. Honestly, it's...
We won't
That's
shut
the
down our
sad-
airport.
The sad
Nothing.
part is that people say that we know about it, but it's such a new virus that honestly we could have been prepared for, but we weren't.
Because the thing though, there was already a
It's been
coronavirus. Yeah, there's been coronavirus for animals mostly.
It's been around for years.
Well,
It was
originally
mostly an
SARS.
animal.
It's just
Yeah,
mutated.
it's an evolved version. Like they have a canine immunization,
Mm-hmm.
but fucking, people eat animals and not supposed to. I get, that's maybe somebody's culture or something, but
Honestly,
at some point you have to be like, enough is enough. Stop eating fucking animals. You're not supposed to.
yeah, like with the whole bat situation, and I know I can't verify if it's what actually happened or not, but I went to a cave. One of the
Cats, you
caves
gotta
that
pet with
has
the grain.
one of the caves that I have been to that has bats in it. They say you have to wash your hands before you enter, and after you leave,
Yeah.
don't touch the bats because bats are one of those few species that can transmit via humans and vice versa.
Because they're like, for some reason, being a bat is super contagious. Like it makes you super carrier kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think
thought
we
that
need
was
to
weird.
take possum blood and try and work with that because they're immune to rabies.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are actually.
That. Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
See, look,
No.
we're smarter than the CDC.
No, have you watched Future Man on Hulu? There's literally trying to find a cure for AIDS, and they've killed 26 million possums.
Oh no.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, why the fuck possums? And
It's like you understand now.
now I understand. I'm like, oh shit, there was reality based on this.
Oh, this fucking watch.
Yeah. I've been working at our job for 5 years, and you know what they gave me for working there and wasting my life for 5 years? A fucking $5 watch.
A $5 watch.
My
You'll
dad-
see it and you're gonna laugh, just like Astra did.
Oh, I already saw it. It's fucking.
Don't take it out.
It's hilarious.
It's literally just a desk ornament for me.
Literally. Be like, yep, I
Wasted my life.
Wasted my life here.
My
Yeah,
dad,
keep
he,
doing it.
he's been working for the library. I want to say for over 30 years, and they used to do where the companies would you'd get points for how many years you're there, I guess, and you'd redeem them for stuff. And I forgot what he did, but he got a Cheerwine hat or something because he really liked Cheerwine. But they would give him pins, which I honestly look way better than the watch because they're that city logo that's always on the cars and everything that they have. So it's oh, that's actually kind of cool. Versus it just says FedEx or
UPS,
Lowe's or
anything,
Home Depot, or
Harris Teeter.
Harris Teeter. Harris Teeter, when they got bowed at by Kroger, it's so weird because it was this slow internal
Okay, have you
thing.
ever you went to Kroger with me, right? Or was it a Kroger or was it something else? Because I know
It was a different one.
the
but
farther
I
west
think
you go, it's called something different.
there is. So I have family up in Michigan, and they have Kroger's up there.
I think that's what we went to in Kansas, where they had your own scan tool they give you at the door, if you wanted it.
I don't remember if that was a Kroger. It might have been. That was really weird though. That was so something I had never seen. That was that you take out that little kiosk mobile thing with you, and you scanned it, and then you just paid for it right there and walked out, or you had a tab on it or something.
Yeah, it's mostly like a bar tab, and you pay it when you get to.
Like the end of the month or something.
No, I think you pay it when you get up there. I'm not sure.
Whatever happened to Amazon? Wasn't Amazon trying to make a completely cashierless store that sensed what you had? And
Amazon's had so many ideas for.
But
so
here's the
much
thing, though.
Random shit. Jeff
There,
Bezos is a fucking
most shipping companies,
crazy man.
they don't give a shit about their employees. Yeah, but Amazon really takes a fucking cake with it. If I'm being honest, because you hear about the working conditions, how they're treated.
Jeff Bezos looks like a supervillain.
Have you
He
seen
does.
that South Park episode?
I don't watch South
Where
Park.
he takes over the town after they get an Amazon
The
fulfillment center.
only thing I will say that I wish Amazon pursued was their phone, because you might have remember when Fire Phone came out, and
Didn't you have one?
I have one. I bought one for $90 at a used store, and I kind of cracked the back of it, but it's fine. But it was such an interesting and cool thing, because they don't make them anymore.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, I never liked their Kindles, because it's just it's
Alright,
nothing but an ad box.
Yeah, literally,
Alright.
that's what it is.
The original Kindles, I have a few of their they had version 1.5, 2.
Yeah.
And it was you won't be able to find these anymore. It was before they were trying to figure out what the heck they were trying to make the universal Kindle. And now it's the Kindle 7. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's 7.
And that's
an
your
iPad.
standard Kindle. It's $30-$40, and then there you go.
50 something like that. But it's a cheap.
It's not 40 now, but it's a cheap one.
And it comes in this little bag pouch thing.
I do like their packaging. I'll give them that. I like the packaging.
It's not a normal big ass box with an iPad or some shit in it. But at least you get more accessories with the iPad.
But the original Kindles were now what the HD 8s are, and I really like those.
I'm surprised that Samsung is still making tablets. Nobody fucking buys those
Nobody
things.
buys those things.
Honestly, I think Samsung is good at making their phones.
Yes, I
And
fucking love my Samsung.
their smartwatches, because the Samsung, the Gears.
Yeah, but they're big as shit.
I
Night
honestly
has an
want
Apple
one.
Watch on, and I like the simplicity of it. But I see you guys typing on them sometimes. That'd be impossible.
You're not typing. It's not typing. It's a cursor. That's what we're doing. So you literally write out.
And I know you
each
can do
word.
the
I
speech
talk
to
to
text.
But me and Avery, we were in a meeting one time with our manager, and literally while we were sitting there waiting for him, we were just we can't talk to our watches in front of him, so we're just sitting there fucking writing out text to each other. That's just what it is. You write out the words, but you can talk to it. Usually I talk to it. I call people on this thing.
If there's one company that I would have supported, regardless of anything, it was Pebble.
Oh fuck! I remember I had the first Pebble.
I had the original Pebble. I had the Pebble 2 SE, which was the slimmer 2.
The black one.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
had
had that one
it had
too.
the heart sensor on it. Pebble was a
But it was a black. It was
GoFundMe, or it was GoDaddy. It was a
GoFundMe.
crowd. It was a
Crowdfunded.
Crowdfunded.
But it was like the original Kindles, where it was just a book reader.
Oh no,
That's what it looked like. No, that's what
yeah.
it was just black and white, and it was simple,
It
and I
had
fucking loved
buttons.
it.
It was very utilitarian. It was very you could abuse the shit out of it.
Right.
And what had happened was I loved that. I had it until it just stopped charging, and then I immediately bought another one, the newer one, no questions asked, just because I was so impressed. And the second one, here's the thing: buttons can be better than touchscreens at a point if making that touchscreen is no longer viable.
I hate you so much.
Thrice cream is back, baby.
I know, dude. It's so high quality.
It's
It makes
so
it look
fucking
like Play-Doh. I want to eat it. But then they announced that they apparently had some debts, and Fitbit bought out Pebble because it was starting to become a competitor, and so Pebble unfortunately had to sell just to gain back all that debt that they had, which
This is the
really
most serious.
sucked.
Yeah. This is the most serious podcast we've had.
Shout out to all my Nazi youth living in Belgium and Argentina.
Why do he
Woo!
He gets this every time.
Judaism every time, baby!
There it is.
So the Pebble app and the service will I think it continued into 2019 because they ended production, and they said, well, you can still have it, it'll still be active till 2019, and then after that it's kind of it'll still be alive, but you'll have to have the app. Unless you have the app installed, you can't reinstall
It's like
it
Flappy
now.
Bird, basically.
Yeah, basically. And it sucked because I just recently found my original one and got it to charge again. And you can't do anything with it because the app isn't there anymore. And
You know what's funny is Kick.
Kick.
Yeah.
Oh, the app?
Yeah, they were like, we're
God.
shutting down like shit, and people
Did they
still.
actually?
What?
Did they shut down?
They were saying they did, and I haven't had that app in fucking years, so
Wasn't Kick like originally like thought of like, oh, you can send messages without Wi-Fi, like it was like Bluetooth.
I
No,
think
it was always Wi-Fi based.
but it was basically like a replacement for
Text messaging.
It was before.
Well, no,
like,
it was like
before like Snapchat and all
text
that.
now and
was
shit.
here.
Yeah.
God, you know how many nudes I used to get on Kick?
God damn it.
Good God.
Yeah, it was a very high school thing.
It very was.
Yeah, because some like me, my
had me on
my mother never had money, and she never really like trusted me for some reason. So I was like, well, Kick.
Yeah, Kick.
And like if I ran out of like text or some shit because I was on that kind of fucking plan.
I had Kick literally so my parents, like, because my parents were fucking nuts and would always like to try to go through my phone.
Yeah, same here, dude. My
So-
family always went through my shit. I'm
Okay,
like,
when flip. All right.
I used my
Shout
first
out-
phone was a flip phone.
Shout out to E621 and Rule34.com.
God.
Before I was a little youngster and knew how the fuck to do any of that. This is when flip phones and like Blackberries were still prevalent, but the iPhone had just came out, and so smartphones were starting to become a thing. I would be like, well, how the fuck am I gonna whack my meat off? So I said, I'll Google search it. I can use some of my minutes on my flip phone and Google search images, and that's what I did. And it was this. Looking back, I was like, well, how
I'm
the
a
fuck
fucking
did I?
idiot, yeah.
Nah, how the fuck did I? It was like, oh hell yeah, give me that low resolution shit.
I used to
It wasn't even
420p.
It wasn't even porn. It was just girls kissing. I was like, woo!
This would do it.
Yeah, this will get me off.
Just like,
I used to just steal my mom's Blackberry.
dude,
Just do it on there.
I'd do that too.
And just steal her. And then once she first, like, when the iPhone 4 first came out, like, the smartphone that kind of started it all off for,
Yeah.
like, big smartphones. I remember my mom got one from work. She had no idea how to use it. I figured it out like that.
Yep.
And I'd literally be like, you know what, this is
It's the
basically
meat
my fucking
schmeater.
phone. Pretty much.
But it. Oh my god. So back to jacking off. I told you foreskin brown circle.
Here we go
So,
again with the full
dude,
circle.
Woo! That's
I
how
used-
it is around here,
I
baby.
used to think, alright, Pre, right? Sticky P. Basically, I thought that was coming when I was a kid. And so I do it and get sticky. I'm like, alright, I come. I come.
That's as bad as when you told me that you didn't know how to drive my truck because you thought it was manual.
Hey, bro, I can tell you if you want to switch to AC or DC, if you want alternating currents to pulse mega piece of 16-quarter-inch steel.
I'm so
But if you tell me
Oh,
bolt action transformer Gundam shit with the truck, I will.
it's just down.
It's
And
literally-
then
If
up.
I have to do Naruto hand signals to start the engine, I'm not gonna do it.
Dude,
Give me automatic transmission.
it
please.
is an automatic
It's
transmission.
just on the
Why is it
wheel.
a fucking stick without things? I have to memorize everything.
It's just like
it
driving
says
a fucking
it on the
It's just like your
front.
van.
My van moves in one direction.
So does mine.
I've never. All the ones I've seen go stick out like this.
All you do is pull it forward or towards you, drop it down into drive, and
Hey,
just
bro,
let it go.
give me a yell for it, and we're good.
Ah!
Yeah, screw you.
Oh yeah, we're all three of us in this room are forklift certified.
Oh yeah, we are.
What do you like to drive?
We have
I've
two
been on-
shitty ones. We've got the yellow Yales,
Yeah,
and then we have one Toyota. No, they are like 40 years old,
They're
dude.
fucking terrible. The
Yeah, they're 40
Toyotas,
years
there's
old,
the
but-
one orange one. It's a battle to get it, but I mean, I've only ever
Are they
used it, like,
the
3
the
times.
ones that like are narrow and the like front wheel wells are like all level, or is the front
Yeah.
ones
Probably.
stick out?
They don't stick out. They're like it's
Oh.
all like
We have
integrated into
the
the
one
body.
that I like the most. I call her Big Bertha.
Oh,
And she's the big one that has the wheel wells stick out on it. It's so smooth and so nice.
No, ours are so old and have the shit beat out of them.
Well, all of ours are beat the shit out of them, but that's the smoothest out of them. We've got Beef Jerky 2, Big Bertha, and the broken one.
Broken one.
That's like
I call them beef jerkies because you know when you sometimes if you have a big load on your forks and you lower it, it'll kind of jerk like that. It does it all the time though, constantly. And so when it does it, when it jerks down, it pushes your hand against it, and you're fighting to do that. So you have to like hold. I hold it with 2 hands just so it doesn't do that.
No, because basically our entire warehouse is not level, and if you go outside the warehouse, it's even worse.
Oh god!
Really?
Fuck
yeah.
If you don't put the e-brake on the tugs, they'll start rolling.
I did a.
Sorry, phone went off.
That main place that I went to when I went for like an orientation around that place. Was that considered the warehouse area?
The first building you walked into, or the second?
Okay, so you
got
got the security building.
The security building that you walk through that like. It's
security gates, the metal detectors and shit.
Yeah, and then you walk. And then you
leave
that
it's
building.
like that like over
the overcast.
Yeah, that next is where all the trackers are. Yeah,
that's the warehouse.
That's the warehouse. Oh, wow.
It sucks.
No, dude.
Compare it to places like when I went to Raleigh or like your Kansas. It's better than that.
You cannot relate Kansas to that because it was a tiny ass building, and my job wasn't just oh, you're a supervisor for just outside. No, you're a supervisor for every fucking thing.
It's the same thing over there at Raleigh. Literally, you go to Raleigh, you're gonna be like, oh, this is Kansas.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Oh God, we've been doing this for an hour. This has been great, actually. This is our most serious podcast.
Shout out to all the 747s crashing in Malaysia.
Oh.
And it will get 5 views.
I hope not. Guys, please do us this favor. It's been great having Knight on. We hope to have him as a guest later on.
Comment which flavor of White Claw you want me to drink in the next episode.
Yes, and Ambi, share this with your fucking little Jew friends. But guys, like, comment, subscribe, please. Share this with everybody you know. We're trying to get out there. We're trying to make it. Don't fucking... No, I don't... No.
Wait.
Anything else you want to say?
Baby meat.